Hey guys, what is up? It's me, the Gaming Powerhouse, and we are here with our first Need for Speed Payback video. Now, I've been playing this game a lot. As you can tell, I already have a maxed out car, along with some other really nice cars over here that I'll get to in a second. So I finished the campaign, and now I'm just focusing on maxing out the cars that I own. I was going to buy some new ones, but I decided against it because I wanted to just get what I had maxed out. So I'm going to go through a quick little showing of what I got so far. And yeah, so right now, my best race car, my best car in general, is this Lamborghini Huracan Coupe at a 399 rating. So I'll give you a quick look at the car and then I'll show you the parts I have on it. So this is the car. I won't go through all the mods because I don't have much time. I'm limited to 15 minutes on YouTube, so I'll try to make it quick. That's the Huracan. And then the parts it has are these. I went for Next Tech because they give acceleration and braking. And as a race car, that's kind of what you want. Speed and braking, my bad. I'm actually going to sell that really quick. Make sure. Yeah, okay, so we have all level 18 Next Tech parts. Only thing I can maybe do is switch this jump out for something more useful. Maybe get some more speed related on these two. And maybe get some like double or triple perks on these four right here. But other than that, it's maxed out. Next car we got, and the one I'm working on currently maxing out, which I'm one part away from, is my runner Class Bmw M5. So do a quick look at this car. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the Huracan has red nitrous and red tire smoke, no underglow. This has the platinum underglow, purple tire smoke, and rainbow NOS. And the parts this thing has right now are these. I went for Outlaw, which is nitrous and accelerate and speed, which is a good runner combo. And I have 117, and I have to sell this too. The reason I have an 18 as well. The only reason I do that is so that if I usually go for company and not part or perk. So if I get an ECU and I have an 18 installed, it's basically required to give me another 18, and since I don't have an 18 Outlaw and I choose Outlaw, I'm guaranteed to get a better card. So that's why I have that 18 stock ready for that. And I will go to the shop and get some of that stuff in a second. So that's the M5. Next up, next highest car, we have my off-road Porsche Panamera Turbo. This is a 391. This is the car. This has, I think, just the underglow. I'm pretty sure. If I don't mention that stuff, it probably doesn't matter that much. So that's the Panamera. And the parts I have on it currently are as follows. I went for Americana. And I need one better gearbox and a 2 better turbo. And then I'll be maxed out for this car. Everything else is an 18 maxed out, though. Alright, and then after that, I got my drag class Ford Mustang. It's a 385 right now. It's looking pretty sharp. It has blue everything at this point. And the parts, only 318s. It's only a 385, but it is very close. I went for Chidori, which is acceleration and braking. There wasn't really good like speed acceleration combo. It was like acceleration and jump or acceleration and brake, and so braking is more useful as a drag car, so why not? So yeah, that's what this is looking like right now. Next up, we have the lowest of all my cars, because drift isn't required in the final final leagues. So you don't have to have a 300 plus. This is only a 272 right now. And this is one of the Platinum Pack cars. Platinum Car Pack cars. The rest are all separate. This is the only Platinum Car Pack I still have in use. And the parts, not very good because it only goes up to 299, so it can't be like 18s. But yeah, so that's that. And then if we go to the warehouse real quick, let me swap in. I'll just stay in this. It's fine. No. So if we go to the warehouse real quick, I'll show you the other cars I own. So this is my second best race class car. It's my highest Derelict. It's a 302 race class, the Ford Mustang. So this is a quick look of it. I really like how the Derelicts can look with all their upgrades on it. and then parts. For the rest of them, I probably won't show parts because I think they're all stock, but that's the parts for this one. Alright, next car in the warehouse. It's another Platinum Car Pack car. It's the Volkswagen Golf Mark II, I believe. It's a nice looking car. I used it in the first race league, and after that I got the Derelict, and after that I got the Huracan. So, and then parts I have on this one are fairly basic outlaw parts. Next up, I made the Volkswagen Beetle a drift class. It's pretty interesting to say the least. What I did with the Derelicts is whatever type of league I got it from, that's what class I made it. So if I got it from a drift league, I made it a drift car. So that's why this is a drift class. Stock parts, so I won't bother showing them. For drag, we have the Platinum Car Pack Camaro. So that's a look at this one. Pretty nice. I had this slightly upgraded. I'll show parts, but again, I don't really care about this car because it only goes to $299, I believe. Yeah, it only goes $299. But yeah, I have some Next Tech parts in there. Next up, we have the drag Derelict, which I made the C10. Again, this is purely stock except visual. Obviously not stock visually. I went for some crazy stuff. I had cyan underglow, so I'm like, hey, why not make the car the same color as the underglow that I have right now? So yeah, that's that. Oh yeah, we have the Platinum Car Pack's Raptor. I was going to use this for a while. It's actually pretty high. It was pretty high. I sold the parts because I wasn't going to be using it. It only goes to $299 as well. But it has good visual upgrades. I like it. It's a good looking car. And I won't show upgrades because it's stock. For the off-road Derelict, I chose the 370. What am I saying? The Fairlady 240 ZG. Only because I got it from the off-road crew. So whatever type of car the crew races, that's what the Derelict's going to be. I do like the look of this. It has like a Corvette feel on the rear bumper, which is pretty neat. Next up, we got Runner. I think I have one of these. Yeah, I used to have a Porsche. I think the 933, the older 911, that has a really sick RWB wing. I had that, but I sold it because I needed money to work on the M5. But this is the Bel Air Derelict. Made that into a Runner. Looks pretty sweet. Yeah, but I'm going to switch back to my drift, and then I will go show you this really cool trick I found for the tune-up shop. So the trick is what I do. So the higher your car is, the more expensive the parts are to buy. So when I want more tokens, I only have 4 tokens right now, which is only 1 spin. So like, what's the point in that, right? So what I do is I get a purely stock car, like a 100 car, which is what this is. It's 100, no upgrades. And if you go and you buy the parts for this, I don't even keep them. I buy the parts, they're like minimum 8,100, maximum like 11,000 per part. And you can sell these. I always buy the cheapest parts that are under like 10K, sell them all for tokens, and spend those tokens on really expensive parts for my almost maxed out cars. It's a really good trade-off for the money. Like, you save, like, it's not a lot of money that you save, but it's like spending, like, let's say you have 90 grand, right? If I were to buy 90 grand of parts for that Huracan, that would be like 3, maybe 4 parts. But for this car, that's like 10 parts, so I get 10 tokens instead of 4, you know? It might take a little more time, but it's worth it in the end. So I go through, buy everything that's under like 10,000, maybe some of the 10,000s if I have some money left over. So we'll do this first really quick. These are all 10K, so I'm going to buy as many as I can. I think I can buy all of them. Yep. So I just bought out the shop. And now you just sell all of them for tokens. If you want to keep them, you can, but there's no point in buying all of them if you're going to keep them. Because why buy all the parts that the shop has? Because you only need 1 part, right? So I would keep like the highest, but I'm not keeping any of these. I'm just making tokens out of it. So like this, that was a score right there. I have 5 more from that. So I did just drop like 100K on parts, but at the same time, now I have like 5 spins to get really expensive parts. Like if I were to buy 5 good parts, it would probably be more than 100K. So I just made up for it by doing that. So I fast travel back, get a car I'm working on, which in this case right now is the M5. I'll go grab that real quick. I'll install that level 18 part, so when I roll and hopefully get an ECU, it'll give me an 18 and not a repeat 17, which it doesn't usually. If you have a 17, it usually gives you an 18, but it has a chance. So I'd rather minimize that chance completely than have the chance of doing it. So I'm gonna switch back to the car I had before, just so it's in the garage and accessible. And I'll switch back into my M5, back out. Oh, actually, let me install that part really quick. There you go. Go over to ECU, install the 18, back out. Alright, now let's head over to that shop, spend these tokens, and that should be just about it for the video. I think that's what I'll be doing. So, yeah, this is basically, I just wanted to show off my garage, show off this cool trick I found with a tune-up shop, and show off a few maxed out cars that I got. So hopefully we can get this thing fully upgraded with the same, oh, I already forgot what company it had on it. Dang it. I'll check when I get there, it's fine. But hopefully we can get all the same company, level 18 parts, maybe even get some better perks for some other parts. That'd be pretty sweet. Just hop in here real quick. See, like this part, 24,000. So that's like 2 parts for the price of 1 that I get for tokens. Like, I don't understand. So I'm using outlaw parts, actually. There's a 17 ECU. I already have a 17 ECU, so I'm not going to buy that, and I can't anyway. But now we're going to go trade-ins, go to Outlaw, and hope we can get an ECU out of one of these. If I get out of the first one, I'll save the rest of the tokens for, or if I get it sooner than all my tokens need, I'll save the rest of the tokens for the Panamera, which is my next closest car. I'll take that over airtime. It's not an off-road car, so I'll sell that. I always go for tokens. I never sell parts for money. It's not worth the price. Alright, gearbox. I can improve, I think, on perks. Ooh, that's a good perk, especially for a runner class. Definitely gonna take that over braking power. Sweet, getting some perk upgrades, but I'd like to get this ECU if I can. Turbo, 1 away. That might not be very good. It has acceleration attached to it, but nitrous acceleration is better than brake acceleration in my opinion, so I will get rid of that. We got 3 more spins, 4, actually no, we have 4 more because I'll sell a part either way, whether I replace something or don't, so. Just nitrous, I think I have nitrous excel, yeah I just had that, so I'll sell that one. Come on, let's get an ECU, that'd be great. Nope, not this one, too far away. New block? Maybe some good perks, just acceleration, I don't know. Yeah, no, I had NOS on top of it for my current part. And second to last spin. Hopefully one of these 2 will give me ECU, not this one, not a gearbox. Oh, I don't need that. Ooh, there's a lot though. But I have Excel speed right now, so I'm gonna trash that. Last spin. Please, come on, come on, come on. Please, please, please. Ah, I got a gearbox again. I think I might be able to pull off getting 1 more, depending. Okay, so that's a hard trade-off because NOS power and capacity is always good, and I only use acceleration like out of a corner in the very beginning. You know what? I'll equip it. It has more perks. Alright, let's go over here. Sell any extra parts we might have. I have 2. Dang it. Not quite enough. I could sell the 17. Yeah, screw it. Why not? Go for the risk. If not, I'll just have a stock part for now. If I get an ECU right here, my luck is insane. Dang it. Another gearbox, man. Come on. The game was like, no, you don't get what you want. Sorry. And I'm like, screw you, dude. Alright, so that didn't go perfectly. We have a stock part, but eventually when I get that, I'll have... It's maxed out, technically. It's a 399, but it's not... I don't get that times 6 for nitrous and acceleration speed right now. So hopefully I can get that soon. But for now, that'll be it. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, gotta go. Out.